Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. Tell me if you can hear me or not when you guys are here. Sorry that I look like a mess, but I literally had about an hour and a half of sleep last night, and um, yeah, I'm at the hospital. My mom's in surgery. Sorry, guys. But first, I need to know if you can hear me because I have to wear the mask and I can't talk really loudly. I'm in the hallway, but I still don't want to be screaming. But I let a few of you guys know I was going to be live. I'm not going to do very long because I don't know if you can hear me and I don't want to be too loud. And yeah, there's a few reasons why. I don't even know where this camera is. I'm using my mom's laptop and it's completely different than mine. But um, um, hold on a second. I'm letting some people know I'm on here. Um, Uh, anyway, I don't know who may be awake or not. It's 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Um, I know there are a few people that are supposed to be awake, but if I don't have anybody show up here in the next few minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Um, but hold on. I got a banana smoothie, but it's already melted, and yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but is what it is, I suppose. But um, hold on a second. What do you to join you? I don't know. Anyway, so at first it wouldn't let me do or set up the live. It kept canceling it, and then I refreshed it, and it seemed to connect finally. But I actually have the laptop propped up on my book on top of the suitcase because we stayed here locally um, last night, and because we had to be here at 5:15, and we live over an hour away, um, and with all the prep and stuff that my mom had to do, we would have basically not gone to sleep or whatever. So we have a friend that's going to be uh, watching or checking in on Miley at the house, but hold on a second. Okay, cool. Thanks. Um, right there. Hold on one second. I just need to read this. I will. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Angela, welcome. Can you hear me? Because I can't talk very loudly. I'm at the hospital. Um, and I don't know if you can hear me with the mask and me not talking loudly. Um, but hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, I need to watch my phone because the doctor and the nurses and stuff are going to be contacting me, but thank you for the prayers. But I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to. Anyway, but this should evidently be a faster surgery now than it was going to be before, but they changed the approach, and I can also hear your barking message alarm. Okay, yeah, I had turned down the volume because I didn't want it to be as loud as it normally is, but I need to be able to hear it. I've been having my phone on silent for a really long time because my watch notifies me, but sometimes my watch doesn't notify me, so I needed to make sure that my phone was on. I had volume so that I could hear when the doctors called, which I'm not really happy with the first call, but it is what it is. Um, Sorry, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Um, but Mom's a tough cookie. She has got this. Thanks, I appreciate it. It says that my connection is unstable. I don't know why, because I have full service. I'm connected on their Wi-Fi, but I guess we'll see. If it gets really bad, I'll just disconnect. I got the straw because I didn't want to drink from the lid, but now it's folding because it's a paper one and it's starting to dissolve. Um, and we are here to support you or take your mind off things with our randomness if needed. Yeah, I know. Thanks. How is the connection? Is it bad for you guys? Well, I mean, I know there's only three of you here, but um, for those of you that are here, honestly, I don't really know what to talk about right now. um, and my nose is running, which is bugging me. Um, I have no idea what this change is going to do as far as her stay here in the hospital. Um, but because the way it was supposed to be, she would have been released today as long as she was alert. Um, Shoot, that wasn't. Um, that's not the doctor. It's my aunt. I'm gonna text her and let her know that I'm doing a live. But um, um, had it gone the other way, which is the only other way we actually discussed doing it because he didn't like doing it the way he is doing it, it would have been 2 nights stay in the hospital. Um, but she has no idea that they made this change, and I didn't know until after they did it. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. Thanks, Adele. Hey, Denise, welcome. I'm at the hospital. Connecting. Okay, honey, one little 2-sec drop. That could have been my end. Okay, got it. Hey, Corinne, welcome. Let me just text my aunt really quick. Um, Hold on a second. Um, Now I have to hope that I don't have any, I don't get any copyright strikes. Um, that I don't get any copyright strikes with any sounds that come from my phone. Not since my text to you and my cousin. Oops. Um, anyway, let's see. Everyone okay? For the most part, they just changed their approach for my mom's surgery, and we never discussed. I mean, he gave us the three different options. Um, However, this particular approach that they ended up doing after she was already under was the least, like, he didn't even want to think about going that way, and said the other one of the other two would be the way it would be. And so we never even discussed further about it. But then I got a call, and I was told by the nurse that they weren't doing it the optimal way, and that they changed to this other approach that was the least favored approach, which was going to for sure not allow him to do one thing and possibly not finish or complete um, complete they, that there was a possibility that they weren't going to be able to do or anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm not happy. I because we never discussed the reason why he wasn't wanting to do it is because my mom has a history of infection with her knees, which this has nothing to do with her knees, and there's a higher risk of infection with this approach where the surgery is, and other reasons like not being able to do different things. It's a faster surgery, but uh, those were the reasons he didn't want to do it. Like, he wanted to make sure not to do it that way, and that's the way he decided to go. And neither one of us had any idea that was even a possibility today. I mean, I guess we did because he mentioned it as a third option, but he was like very highly not wanting to go that way. So I don't know. My mom's in for her. Yeah, my mom's in for her surgery. I'm at the hospital in the hallway, so I'm trying not to talk too loud. So I hope you guys can hear me. I know Angela said you can hear me, but uh, this mask is bugging me. But they know the reasons and will have a plan in place for post-op meds that will be needed. Right, I understand that, but the infections that she has gotten were for no reason, and because of her age and her weight is another reason why he didn't want to go this way. Um, and when we talked to him before they took her back, he was like confident that it was going to go the way planned, but if not, it was going to go the second way, not this third way. It wasn't even in the realm of possibilities according to him. But again, there's nothing I can do. I just have to pray extra hard that the complications he was afraid of don't happen. Um, and I know she's going to be freaking out when she wakes up, like crazy freaking out. But volume I have you on normal, half volume, so no difference. Okay, thank you. Um, anyway, had we had the conversation that this was not even probable, but even a possibility, and he should. We were asking questions about this possibility when we first met him, and he said it's so slim that there's not even a reason to go through it, and these are the reasons why I wouldn't want to do it. Oh, so all we have are the reasons he didn't want to do it for any reason, for under any circumstances. So it's like, okay, so that's what we have, what I have, because my mom has no idea. That's what I have in my head. But I'm the one that knows this is the way they decided to go. And I mean, I know it's all in God's hands, and I know, I know she has amazing prayer warriors, and um, that I'm staying confident that she's going to be okay. But it's still just bugging me. Sorry, I forgot to take something earlier. Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate it. But anyway, let me just read what my aunt said. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I swear I'm not trying to ignore you, but my aunt is like wanting information. Do they have an idea how long mom will be in surgery? I don't know. It was originally, if they had gone the way they were supposed to be going, it was going to be about 2.5 hours. Had it been the second way, which is where we figured was the most likely, it was going to be about 3.5. I have no idea with this one. The nurse seemed to think it would be a faster surgery, so I don't know. She called me at like, I don't know. Let me check. Excuse me, I just burped. I didn't mean to. When did she call? She called at 8:07, saying that they weren't doing it the original way and that they were going to be starting at this third way. And she made it sound like they didn't even consider the second way, which is the most probable way we figured it was likely going to be. So I don't know what's going on, but so 8:07. So she's been, I guess, going for about a half hour. So I don't know. I have no idea. We never discussed this option, so I have absolutely no idea. None at all whatsoever. So I guess I just have to wait and see what when I get a call. Just anyway, it is what it is. I'm available on Messenger today for you, honey. If you need. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. I look like such a mess, but we literally, even though we stayed here local to the hospital last night, she couldn't sleep because she kept getting, her foot was really hurting. I mean, she hasn't been on her anti-inflammatories and a couple other things for a few days. And she's like, I keep forgetting that they're not just helping my knees. And I'm like, no, they're helping everything in your body. And so her foot was hurting her so badly she couldn't sleep. And she was having to be like very, not sterile, but very careful with, not putting her dirty feet into bed. So wear socks, but don't put the socks in the bed. And she had to take a couple showers and so we didn't get to check in until late because the room wasn't ready. And they ended up giving us a fairly large discount on the room. So we appreciated that. And we went out to dinner while they were preparing the room. But then it was ready like 10 minutes after we left the hotel. So it was, oh my God. And then let me tell you, there are some crazy stories that just, it was a crazy night last night. But I think I got like maybe an hour and a half sleep. I think she got maybe like 2.5 hours of sleep. But hey, Tina, welcome. How are you? Hey, Denny, how are you? Good morning. How will you address Liam? People hate it, but her face will make you giggle and think. Yes, it would. Please hit that like button. Yes, thank you, Denny. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate it. Hi Tina, hi Denisha, hi Poppy, honey. Hey Amy, welcome. But oh yeah, and this I am screened. You want to know how you're screened? Do you have any symptoms? No. Okay, here's your sticker. And then you go in. I'm like, that is the easiest screening I think I've been through in the last 2 years. But no problem. Hey Colleen, welcome. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. But yeah, so last night was a trip. So we have a friend that's coming by to check on Miley at the house. Check both houses and Miley. But we were going to board her, but decided against it. Because I can't remember if I mentioned that that's what we were doing, but it was going to stress her out too much. I hope all goes as well as it can, but have to run. Got my COVID booster soon. Love, prayers. Try to be positive. Okay, thanks, Corinne. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and love, hugs, and prayers to you, my friend. Screening doesn't need to be all that complicated. Oh, I understand, but the thing is there were 3 people that walked in that were so sick it was ridiculous, but yet they let them in. I mean, like crazy sick. But they said they didn't have any symptoms. Every other place, okay, not anymore. Recently, I need to turn this off. I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm so sorry. So, that's good. Keep her garden house. Yeah, exactly. She'll be barking at everything. Oh my God, I need that alarm. Oh, help me out. I'm stuck in your pocket. Yeah. One time I was at my doctor's office and I had pants that had pockets on like my lower thigh, like right above the knee. And I went to go sign in and there was a person sitting like right at like her head was at my waist, like that height, right? So she's like literally right next to me and I'm standing and I'm signing in at my doctor's office and all of a sudden I get a text and it says, help me out, I'm stuck in your pocket. It scared the crap out of her because I had my phone on. I didn't realize the volume was so loud. And she was like, what was that? I was like, I'm so sorry. It was just my text message, but it's hysterical. People crack up all the time when they hear it. I hear that sound all the time. My daughter uses them on Snapchat. Yeah, it's too funny. I mean, everybody gets a kick out of it, but so what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Anyway, I'm hoping when I did my live when my mom was having her knee surgery, YouTube took it down. And I think it was because, remember, I don't know, those of you that remember, but there were a lot of people walking behind me and I was trying to like cover their faces, but I have a feeling that they had taken it down because of privacy reasons. So this time I was like, is it all right if I like set up out there and like do against the wall? And I'm like, I can guarantee you I have a question you've never heard before. She goes, you know what? You're right. So that's why I'm against this wall and hoping that, you can't see anybody. But anyway, so yesterday, we get to the hotel and we were already there like 3 hours after check-in. Maybe not. Maybe 2.5 hours after check-in time. And we're tired. We both hadn't slept the night before very well. We're stressed, anxious. All my mom wants to be able to do is take her first shower that she needed to do and relax, because she wasn't going to be able to get into the clean bed before her shower, before this first shower. So we get to the hotel and there was a new person, which absolutely no problem. I mean, there are new people everywhere. Very sweet, very nice lady. She was great. Although later she charged me $27 for 3 bottles of water. I'll get to that in a minute. But so the gentleman, who you could tell had been there for a while, was like, we're so okay. First they charged the card for the room. And then they say then they got the manager, because we asked for a handicap accessible room. My mom's not in a wheelchair. She just uses a cane, but for sake of ease, it was easier for her to walk into a wheelchair accessible shower. We've already learned this, versus a tub or even she could get over like a low lip shower, thing. But for purposes of having a chair that was in there, and the big thing was a handheld shower head, to make it easier, because normally they're up in the heavens on the wall, and the second or third shower, she wasn't supposed to wash her hair. Had she had to rely on a shower head that was stationary in the wall, anyway. So we had booked this particular room with this particular shower. And so the gentleman's like, did you reserve the wheelchair accessible shower room? And I said, yes, we did. And we confirmed it twice, because that's just how we are. And he's like, okay, well, hold on just a moment. My mom gets a text message that her card was charged for the room. And he's like, okay, hold on just a moment. I just need to do a couple things. Okay, fine. So then that is probably why, but we are in your support system, so I'm glad you went live. What did I say that made you say that? And I apologize, my hair is crazy, but I literally sat for an hour and then we were doing all kinds of other crap. Good morning, everyone poking in before I have to go to therapy. Good morning, Vicki. How are you? Welcome. Anyway, so he's like, the room isn't available yet, or the room hasn't been cleaned yet, and it's going to take some time for us to go ahead and prepare it and everything for it to be ready. And we're like, okay, we have to be up at 2 a.m. And we're like, it's like 6:00 now, p.m. And we're like, well, how long is it going to take? And he's like, well, at least an hour. He's like, priority is on this room. And he's like, and I'm like, okay, we confirmed that it was available. Like, it was ready. It was the wheelchair accessible shower. And you've charged us for the room already, but you can't give us the keys, even though we'll leave to go to dinner. And we're both thinking, we really just want to relax. Now, we're not upset with them. We're never mean with anybody. We were just, just frustrated. And we said, just bear with us. We're under a lot of pressure or whatever. And they saw the reason, or the discount rate, the reason why we had a discount rate for this particular room. And so they're like, we're sorry, but okay, fine, we'll go grab something to eat. So we go to dinner, and we were going to order something in, but Kiki, you asked me to set up to go live against the wall. Oh, and stay someplace to tell you no. I didn't ask if I could go live. I just asked if I could move the chairs around and stuff. um, but so yes, we got go praying for you, Mom. Thank you so much, Deneen. I appreciate it. So anyway, so we went to the restaurant, which was just up the road, and we sat down. Literally, this was maybe 10 minutes later. My mom's phone rang, and thankfully she answered. And the guy's like, "Your room's ready." Which now I'm start. We're both sitting there wondering. It's not. Now we're wondering how well did they clean this room, seeing as though it was going to take them at least an hour, but yet it's ready in 10 minutes. But sorry for that loud noise. Somebody's rolling a cart downstairs. So he's like, your room is ready, and we're giving you X amount of a discount on the room. And we were like, we weren't asking for a discount. We get it, and everybody's short staffed, whatever. It was just a momentary frustration. So he's like, no, it was our fault. You did confirm that it was ready, whatever. So just whenever you're back, just come in, get the key, and okay, fine. So my mom had a lot of prep stuff that we had to do for surgery. So I have like a medium-sized rolling suitcase in front of me. That's what my laptop is sitting on. You would think we were going somewhere for like a week. And it was literally overnight. We got back to the room. Maybe we got back to the room at like 6:30. So maybe it was 5:30 I don't know. And we were checking out at 4 a.m. Hold on, guys. I got to take this. Hello? Option that you were hoping to not have to do rather than you mentioned like possibilities of infection, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, well, wait. Okay, now that the fact that was would we would get everything out of the plan, getting out of the laboratory. Now, go ahead. What if there's a very good option that is not I'm totally 100%. But in the case, Got it. Got it. Okay. 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 All right, so now what do I do? Okay, and then do I come, I mean, at some point, do I go back? I'll wait. I apologize. Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm fine. Sorry, guys. It was the doctor. Okay, she's out of surgery. They're trying to wake her up. Okay, I'm not crying because of that. She tends to have a heart. It tends to take her a little while to wake up completely. But hold on, let me see if I missed anything. Hey, Crystal, welcome. How are you? It's a hotel thing, over exaggeration of time needed. The cleaner was probably already working on. Oh, she was working on it, but hold on, because anyway, she's done. But they, because of the approach that they did, they weren't able to get everything that they were originally planning out. They said based on what they see of what they did take out. Okay, I guess I can tell you guys because you guys have probably guessed it. I mean, I know at least two of you have told me privately that based on what I've been saying, you guys kind of figured it out anyway. But and I know she's going to end up telling people just simply for sake of what to watch out for. But and our family knows, so that's the only reason why I feel okay telling you guys. And the couple of friends of hers that watch my channel, rarely my lives, but watch my channel, also know. But she was diagnosed with uterine cancer. And that's what we've been dealing with the last, several weeks, and tons of appointments and everything, basically for clearance and to see if anything is spread or anything. Her CT scan had shown that it nothing had spread. It was all contained in the uterus, and it's the uterine cancer. It was endometrial adenocarcinoma of the uterine lining, which of any female cancer, it has the highest survivability rate and also the easiest to catch early because you actually get symptoms early. So women, any of you that are either postmenopausal or close to being menopausal or nowhere near menopausal, but once you get to that point, when you're in menopause, if you have any level of spotting, even the tiniest little tinge, even if it's just on the paper and that's it, go get checked out, because that's your body telling you you got a problem. Whereas with some other female cancers like ovarian cancer, stuff like that, by the time you get symptoms, typically you're already more advanced. So that's what was happening with my mom for a few months, and it all seemed to kind of line up with not too long after her knee surgeries when she was on IV antibiotics for like weeks and weeks. But at first she was thinking, whatever, it's stress. I'm a woman. I'm spotting a little bit on the paper, I know TMI, but when wiping, not ever getting to, the panties or anything. And what's the big deal? I'm a woman. Come on. I mean, yeah, I'm in menopause, but she just didn't really think anything major. But then she went in and she had an abnormal pap test, and then we found a gynecologist because she had just been given. It had been 7 years since her last one, and it was at our primary care because after our gynecologist retired, she didn't really look for another one, and I was just going to our regular primary, and so we found an amazing gynecologist, but he jumped right into doing 2 biopsies, the cervix and uterus, and a week later we got the diagnosis. That was on a Wednesday. We called this particular cancer. Well, the doctor that they originally referred her to, which was an oncologist in their office, didn't had her first appointment out 3 weeks. And I'm like, that's just no. And they had referred her to another doctor here at this cancer center that her gynecologist did his residency under and said, he's amazing, whatever. We called on, she got the diagnosis on Wednesday. I think we got through to them on Friday, and we saw him that following Tuesday. He would have scheduled her for surgery the following week, but he wanted to get a couple clearances in the CT scan and stuff. So we had it's been Wednesday, I think, will be a month since the diagnosis, and she's already had surgery. They don't mess around here, but that's the big thing that we're taking away from this, and that we're letting all women know. If you are in menopause and you have any level of spotting or any kind of bleeding, go get checked. However, he was planning on doing a full hysterectomy laparoscopically. She was not able to handle that procedure at all. They put you in a Trendelenburg position, which is putting your head down 15 to 30 degrees, which of course means all the weight, all of everything gets pushed up towards your head, not to mention the blood in your head. But they put heart monitor in the vein so that they can catch every heartbeat to see if you're. Anyway, she wasn't. It wasn't working, and the other option that we had talked about was him opening her, doing a full, cutting, doing open hysterectomy because he was wanting to get everything out, ovaries, everything, fallopian tubes, and he was hoping to be able to test the lymph nodes because although the CT scan showed that it had the spread on a microscopic level that a CT scan may not pick up, they'd be able to test sending it to pathology. The third option was a vaginal hysterectomy, which he was not as originally wanting to do. We never even discussed it further because he said possibility of infection, which we're paranoid of infections because of her knees, and the fact that he would for sure not be able to test the lymph nodes, and he wouldn't be able to get the ovaries or the fallopian tubes out, which is what happened. He got the uterus and the cervix out, but he was not able to get the fallopian tubes or the ovaries out. So he said, they send everything to pathology, and he said based on what the results are, if there's like a ton of it in there, they'll likely have her do some kind of treatment, either radiation or chemotherapy. If there isn't, they're still going to monitor for the next, I think, like 5 years or something. But he said, unfortunately, on that microscopic level, they can't test the ovaries or the fallopian tubes. He said, but depending on how much is in the uterus, they'll determine whether or not it could potentially be there. At that point, I don't know what they're going to do because she isn't able to handle laparoscopic, and he wasn't willing to do an open procedure. So I don't know what the options outside of chemo or radiation would be, but what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. My live chats are on my YouTube channel with my viewers who are all praying for Mama and the surgery. Hold on, guys. I got to tell my aunt and uncle, or my aunt. I need to tell. I'm gonna probably get going here in a little bit because I need to make a bunch of phone calls to let everybody know she's out of surgery. But she's out of surgery, so I'm very happy about that. He just said that they have to wait a little while to take her breathing tube out, and they're trying to start to wake her, which I let them know that the last two surgeries she had, it took a while. But I am relieved she's done and out, absolutely 100%. My thing is I just, now it's going to be the waiting game as to how, what all is in what they took out and what they're going to think needs to happen from here. I know she's probably going to freak, or not freak, but be like, okay, because she was really hoping, obviously, if she needed treatments, she was going to do them. I mean, she's not going to not do them, but she was hoping that it would have to just be very few, if any at all. But he said he may want to keep her overnight anyway, even though technically she could go home today. So I'm not sure about that. I'll probably update you guys on my next. I'm guessing. I mean, if he does keep her overnight, we should be home tomorrow. So hopefully, I'll do my live tomorrow night. It'll probably be from my mom's house because I'll be staying with her. But that's how you guys will know, is when I'm on my next live. Yeah, so I guess we'll see. What happens. But hold on. When I have my face mask on, I can't. The security feature isn't quite as good on my phone. Hold on. Anyway, time to get. Prayers to you and your mom. Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Adele. I appreciate it. I'm by the computer still, honey. So if you need me, I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of your support. You guys have all been amazing. I know I've been kind of vague as far as what was going on with her and that it was just a surgery and stuff. But at the time, my mom really wasn't wanting to. She even now doesn't want. She's not telling all of her friends and stuff. She's telling a very select few of her closest friends. Mainly more for them to be on the, to just pay attention to, if there's bleeding, et cetera, because, to get checked out. But she really doesn't. I mean, we've already, the couple of people that have found or do know, these are personal people, not anybody out of any of my friends here from YouTube, that have gone through something similar. This one person in particular was comparing like every little thing and trying to okay, but this is what she does. It's just on everything in on life. But uh, I don't know what I was saying, but anyway, I do have to get going, so I can go ahead and call everybody I need to call or text everybody on my list to call. But good morning, sweet Natalie, praying for you both, honey. Thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate it. I was cut open to take all my stuff out, so I don't have to worry about any prep tests anymore. Praying for you both. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was the other thing, is they wanted to make sure that everything was out because it can recur. Even with taking everything out, it can still happen, just like breast cancer. You can have a double mastectomy, but still get breast cancer again, because it's nearly impossible to get all of the breast tissue out. But we're just going to take it one day at a time, I guess, at this point. But as far as the pap tests, yeah. I know she was really thinking, why do I need it? I'm not, I'm in menopause, I'm not. She just was like, there's no reason for me to get it. We keep getting our mammograms annually, but with that, she was like, I'll go every, I think they now say it's like every 3 to 5 years or something, or every 3 years once you're a certain age. But hey, Nancy, welcome. How are you? Hello, Rosemary. Thank you so much for the prayers. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nancy, for the prayers. Go make your calls. Do talk to you later. And I'm praying for you both. Please let me know if you need help or need me. I said need help. Need me. Hugs, dear. Kiss mama's forehead for me. I will. Thank you so much. And I will definitely let you guys know if I need anything. I do sincerely appreciate all of you. You guys have been amazing with the prayers. Thank you. And I will hopefully be able to hop onto my live tomorrow night. If not, maybe I'll do an update on Facebook, since it's a closed group. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll try to get a message to you guys. So it'll either be something quick on Facebook or on the community tab, whether, like, if I'm going to make my live or not. But remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. Remember, email me if you do need extra prayers, but let me know if you want it private, just between us, or if you don't mind me at least sharing it anonymously. But whatever you tell me is the way it'll be. So again, thank you all so much for all the prayers the last several weeks. That is why my video, things just had to kind of take a step back from doing my regular videos. I'm hoping that come January, I'll be able to start, probably mid to late January, I'll be able to start them back up. But don't worry about the live. Call it your Christmas prank. No, I want to do my live. That's what I love my live. That's, I have a lot of fun, and that's where I get to relax and de-stress. But yes, I know what you mean. Give mom hugs and kisses, prayers, hugs to you all. Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate it. I will. Love you, mom. Thank you, Nancy. Yes, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. If I do, it'll be at my mom's house. Like I said, I'll be staying with her, but I appreciate all of you so incredibly much. You have no idea. Miley does say hi and bye to her peeps, even though she is at home. Probably not happy, and probably not eating, but relaxing and watching TV all day. But have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for all the hugs and love and everything from my mom. I will definitely pass it all along to her. And Angela, it was great being able to see you on my live, because that rarely happens on my nighttime lives. But thank you. I will reach out to you guys if I need anything. I do appreciate that. So sending healing vibes and positive energy. Thank you so much, Krista. I appreciate it. Definitely very much appreciated. So have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.